Well, you're afraid, right? You're like,
am
I going to get through this? Here's your musculature. Don't try to do anything.
Okay.
Let things happen.
It's O-H. Which.
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 Ooh, which.
Which.
Ooh, which. Ooh, itch.
Which.
We're going to start by speaking a
Okay.
bit. We're going to say nya.
Yeah.
Say knee.
Knee.
Nice. Now, swallow. Kind of try to loosen up and reset and really try to, I don't want you to think about this is my singing. I'm now singing. We're just going to speak. We're going to say knee.
Knee.
Nay.
Nay.
Na.
No.
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 Nu.
No.
Say frog.
Frog.
Say sky.
Spy.
Say sky.
Sky.
Oh, I like spy though. Spy's a
Spy.
nice one. Spy's a new one. Say bright.
Bright.
Okay, bright. Bright is a nice one. So say bright.
Bright.
Now
Like,
sing an
probably
ah
not like
vowel.
that, though.
Yeah, no, but sing an ah vowel.
Ah.
Oh, no, but say bright.
Bright.
Oh, but do you say bright or do you say bright?
Bright.
So now try to stretch that ah vowel for bright.
Bright.
Like you're talking. Yeah, exactly. Bright.
Bright.
Right? So a lot of people, especially like people who've been in choir a bunch and singing,
Guilty.
and I've been trying to correct this myself for years, is that ah vowel going
Doing
and
too much ah?
Oh, it's too much ah. It's always too far back. So but if I go like this,
Ah.
there's nothing bad about that. It's not bad, but is more. Is the same stuff but just more, and it's also easier. So let's try. I want you to say va, and try to aim for the back of your teeth. Va.
Va.
Yeah, va.
Va.
Nice, and keep it like in your mask. You know what your mask is. So va, va,
Va.
va, and
Va.
speak. We're not even
Okay,
singing
we're not
today.
even singing.
We're not singing once today. We're just speaking.
What?
This is dusty. Va, 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 va.
Va. Va. Va. Va. Va.
Nice. Keep that forward.
Va. 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 Va.
Okay.
Va. 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 Va.
Nice.
Va. 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 Va.
Great.
Va. 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 Va.
All right. As we get up here, right? Yeah. What do you think? What do you?
Head
Are
voice?
you thinking? Okay, head voice, chest
I
voice.
wasn't ready for it, for sure.
Wasn't ready
like
for
you
it.
could
Okay.
hear when it got strainy. And it was
Well,
like,
I didn't think it strained.
At
I
the
think
top?
it was uncertain. It was
like not
nervous
thinking.
or like unsure. Let's talk about breath for a minute. What's your breath technique? How do you conceptualize that?
Well, breath is a big one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a voice teacher too. I talk
Yes.
about breath. I feel like that's all I talk about.
Good. That's a big part.
I usually tell my students, like, when you breathe, almost imagine like you're taking this breath from your armpits all the way down to your knees. That's like filling up your whole body.
Yeah.
And I really am trying to get students to open up their rib cage so you get that nice blended breath where the belly comes out.
Yeah.
And displaces the abdominal viscera so the diaphragm can go down.
Absolutely.
But you get that big breath, and I wasn't thinking about any of that when we were just singing.
Oh.
I wasn't doing it at all.
That's fine.
I was like, bah, bah,
So
bah,
let's try. I just imagine my belly just dropping. And then the other one I keep saying over and over again is imagine when you exhale, you're rolling toothpaste up from the bottom.
Oh,
so it goes,
I've never heard that one.
Up. There you go. In, you drop it. And if you're open, it's really quiet breath. So up and drop it. Nice.
I think visually that works really well.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Oh, va, va, va. Nice and easy. That same breath. Ah, ah, ah. Or we're going to go va, va.
Va, va, va.
Nice. I'm going to go to different random notes.
Va, va, va.
Nice.
Va, va, va.
Keep going.
Va, va, va.
Nice. Very good.
Oh, that's generous. The first one, the air.
But I still think that you're keeping that, like the first, when we were starting it was further back.
Yeah.
You're keeping it forward.
Good.
It's nice. Yeah.
Well,
it's
I'm
great.
doing what you said.
Well, there's a lot of things to think of. That's,
Yeah.
I talk about, I call them spinning plates.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to like do your breath, but also don't forget the vowel, but also don't forget we're changing new things. Or I need you to sing differently. Part of our vocal philosophy is that everything is just air and vowel, and singing. You know, our bodies know how to speak without us having to think about it. We don't think, oh, if I'm trying to talk to the person across the other side of the room, I'm not gonna like, ooh, I need a good big breath, and then I need to really, speak through my mask in order to reach them. You just do it.
Yeah.
And so,
True.
Part of our kind of philosophy is to break that down a little bit. Take off your singing hat. Everything is just speaking with more coordination.
I love that.
All right. So we're gonna keep doing that. So try to keep it, keep that in the front of your mind of like, this is speaking. I'm not singing. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking.
You have to remind me.
I will. Viva, viva, viva.
Awesome. Okay. Viva, 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 viva.
Okay.
Was that?
All the way down. You're fine. What's going through your mind right then?
Okay, so my technique for when I have to sing really low is I try to make it a little more nasal so that I can keep it really bright and resonant and not kind of bottom out in chest voice.
Nice.
But that is low.
Yeah.
So I'm like in my mind I'm like pull it off. Like nice. I know I'm kind of a stretch, but like
I didn't hear any stretch.
Excellent.
No, not at all. The only thing I noticed was a little bit more it's like you were controlling your breath here a little bit. And we want it to be a constant thing.
Like a little more natural.
Not even. It's like if you let a balloon go, it just.
Oh, sure.
And it's all consistent. It's all going, and it's not like sometimes fast, sometimes slower, sometimes fast, sometimes slower. It's all the time. So let's go a little bit higher.
Whole phrase.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole one, just constant air.
Love that.
Viva.
Viva, viva, viva. Viva, viva, viva. Viva, viva, viva.
Oh, sorry. I was already just thinking, watch your vowel.
Okay,
right? Viva.
We're gonna keep it bright. Okay, cool.
Do you record yourself a lot? Of course you do. You are a recording artist. I'd be interested for you to listen back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Listen for if you think it's too bright. Because when I started to bring my vowels out from the back of my throat, I hear them as too bright. And I don't like it. And like this is a thing, our natural instinct, especially when we go higher, is to cover it up, is to take off that front end. You think you're too loud, too brash, too this, too that, and people aren't going to like it. If you have the same approach to everything, it's going to be consistent. So if you give it air and give it good vowel, and you're loose and you're just speaking, it's going to be nice.
I totally trust you. I don't think it's too bright at all.
Great.
And I'm like, do you want to go brighter? Like, just let me know.
Well, it's easy to go too bright and kind of dial it back.
Yeah.
But and I'm not too worried about stuff. Let's go. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
All right, I'm going to play with that real quick. As you come down from your head voice, try to stay in your head voice. Try to stay on the front of the note and just give it more air. Meow, let's go up.
And you want it real bright,
meow,
right?
meow, 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 meow.
Like,
I don't want you to try to meow, meow, meow. We don't want to squeeze it, right? I just want it to be in your nose. I want it to tickle your nose.
Oh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow,
Let's just do a nice sigh from your head voice all the way down. Okay, but try to stay in your head voice the whole time. You get no break. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. So stick with an eval.
In the middle, I was like,
well, you're afraid, right? You're like, am I going to get through this? Am I going to get through this? So try that again. Let's do an eval.
Okay.
All the way through and all the way down. Okay. What are you worried about?
I think that at some point chest voice is going to take over.
Sure.
So I'm like trying to make it, like, I'm trying to do like this timbre of head voice even when I know it's chest voice.
Okay.
So I'm like trying to like...
Don't try to do anything.
Okay.
Let things happen. Let things happen. Like if you,
Okay,
if you cracks, because right now I think let's experiment with your voice. Let's see what works and what doesn't work with your
Okay,
voice,
deal.
Right? Okay, so. Try it again. All air all the time. There you go. Ah vowel.
I backed off and then I was like more air.
That's all right.